Today we are back at the 21st Century Scholars site. Today we're going to look at the high school tab. So let's take a look together. The high school tab will give you some very important information. Scholar Track is where you keep track of their requirements. So you want to make sure you do that every year during high school. Don't let that slide by because you'll lose that gift of over $40,000. In the 9th grade, you'll notice that they want you to create a graduation plan, and we've kind of done that, so you have a little bit of experience. How are you going to get through high school? Here, if we talk about an extracurricular or service activity, there's some information that I'll be asking questions about. Also, if we go to watch Paying for College 101, that is a short video. That is all of the requirements you have for a 9th grade. But I'll be asking questions about this section. So if I say, for instance, as a 9th grader, what's an extracurricular item or a service activity? You're going to go to this area and read so you can answer that question. In the 10th grade, you have some requirements as well, and some of them get pretty good. I really like the junior ones. It says take a career interest assessment. Remember in class we talked about not knowing what we want to do when we go to college? This career assessment's a good one because it will ask you some basic questions. It says get workplace experience. Go out and find out what you can do. And there's a couple ways you can do that. We're going to be using this information in a few minutes. Estimate the cost of college. We did that too when we looked at collegeboard.org, but I would like for you to make sure you understand how that works. In 11th grade, there's a really interesting thing you get to do, and it's called visiting a college. It's called a college visitation. I think at Western you actually get 1 day as a sophomore year, 2 days in your junior year, and 2 days in your senior year. When you visit a college, it does not count as an absence at Western High School. You simply have to get online, go to the college you want to visit, and make an arrangement for a college visit. You take that into the counselor's office, and they will mark down that you are going on a college visitation that day and that you don't get counted absent. So there are some things that you can do. Now, what happens, let's say we're living here in the middle of Indiana and you want to take a look at a college in California. Notice in the middle of this college visit it says, if you can't make it to the college campus, you can take a virtual tour. You can click here to find a list of colleges. So when we're done with this, you should probably take a virtual tour of a college, and they have a way to show you around the campus, and they have somebody who talks you through the different buildings. Take a college entrance exam. There are 2 of them that we talked about in class. That would be the ACT and the SAT. So if we take a look there, you're going to find that information here as well. Search for scholarships. We've talked about the 21st Century Scholar, which I think is extremely important, but there are other scholarships. If you take a look at the Western Student Services home page, remember where we found the course catalog? Right above it was a list of scholarships. Typically, there's about 80 to 100 every year for Western students. So when you become a senior, make sure you check that page out. Here's your 12th grade requirements. Submit your college application. Well, if you're going to college, that's nothing extra. College Success is a little video. It's only 10 minutes long. It's not long. File your FAFSA. That's your free financial aid form, and your parents will have to get in on that as well. So this is what we're looking at today. I'm going to give you a few questions so that you're familiar with this site, but it's not difficult. All the information is right here. I hope you're doing okay. Again, if you have questions, all you have to do is contact me.